We are live.
Hello, everyone. I hope that all of you are now settled in your respective schools. If you are actually watching this webinar by group, so please, those who are not yet settled down, those who are not yet in their respective positions, please you may call because in a few minutes from now we will start our webinar. So actually, this is a very important the topic that will be discussed today, this afternoon, by our resource speaker is very important, especially in this new learning situation. So before we will formally start the discussion on the different online learning platform that we will use for online learning, let me introduce first our resource speaker. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, our resource speaker actually is a colleague of mine when I am assigned at Lala National High School. She's also currently a master teacher at Lanao Norte National Comprehensive High School situated at Baroy, Lanao del Norte. She's also actually an outstanding teacher in TLE for first, I think that was last year or the other year. I sorry, I forgot the year. So she will be talking about Edmodo as an online distance learning platform. So ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Ma'am Idalyn Oles.
Good afternoon, Dr. Earl. Good afternoon, Sir Flor. Good afternoon, teachers in the Division of Lanao del Norte. So, my task this afternoon is to discuss to you on one of the platforms that we will be using on this new landscape. So, probably some of you were able to use this one in our or in their respective or in your respective classes. So, without taking a lot of your time and your data, allow me to share with you my presentation. Okay. Mhm. Okay. So, but before that, shout out sa nako ang taga LNNCHS who are currently streaming on us live this afternoon. Most especially to our school principal, Dr. Sapriano A. Maglangit. Good afternoon also to Ma'am Joanne Andot, the assistant school principal for the senior high school. My good afternoon also to all the teachers in the junior high school. Nag-multitasking gini sila karon, attending webinar at the same time, kay working on the modules. My shout out also to my senior high school colleagues in LNNCHS. Wa na gyud tay kita-kita guys. Nga busy na gyud, kung walay picture nga ma-post, di na gyud ta magkita ay. So good afternoon everyone. So the same thing also, good afternoon to all who are watching us here in this webinar. So let us start. So my topic is on Edmodo. So what is Edmodo? Edmodo is a free social learning network for teachers, students, and schools. It provides an engaging platform for blended learning and safe, productive social networking. So there is this statement, safe, productive social networking. So it is also safe and easy way to connect, exchange ideas, share content, as well as accessing homework, grades, and school notices. In the late of 2008, where Edmodo was founded, only few utilized this one as a learning platform. But today, millions of users worldwide are using the Edmodo. So, there is a Asia dapit sa TOA, pila naman ni, over 120,000 users. So, Edmodo as a security has a security feature. So, it is a closed environment, no private information required from students. Students also can join class by invitation of their teacher only, meaning we can filter who are the members of a certain class. So if you are handling grade 3, then all grade 3 learners are in that class. Students cannot directly message one another. Meaning the learner could not send private message using or within the Edmodo. And all communications are archived and teacher has full management control. So how do we start as our goal for today? So today you are going to create your own Edmodo account, create a sample group and invite students, or probably invite other teachers or co-teachers, post a message, use the library, post assignments, create quiz, use the gradebook and calendar. And join a community to make connections and access material for the classroom, the Edmodo help, and the best practices. So how do we create our account in the Edmodo? So all we have to do is to go to the browser, www.edmodo.com. And this is the screen now. Okay. So we have to check, I am a teacher, I am a student. So when you create your account, make sure to select I am a teacher. But in the case that you will require your student to sign up, then it must be I am a student. Okay, if you require the parents to know your class, then you have to let them sign the parent signed up. Okay. And this is actually now the page. Don't worry because we will have a live demo after this one. No, it's quite an old environment, but we will be using a new environment now. Okay, groups that is creating for clubs and classes. Okay, this one, this basically this area will be our instruction. This is to encourage collaboration and participation and in the classroom discussions. In this area, this is where we are going to type our or enter our assignments, the quizzes to be answered, polls, and other discussion questions. Okay, library, what we uploaded in the Edmodo will be stored in the library so that we can still use this one in our next class or into the other classes. No, it stores unlimited content for easy reuse and sharing. Then at the bottom, there is this communities. We can select and join subject and content communities. Okay. So these are basically the things that we need to familiarize. Library, creating group for class, join communities, posting assignments, and encouraging collaboration. Okay. So on the side of the student, this is what they can see. No, their picture. Students can only send messages to the entire group or directly to the teacher. Students receive notification for new grades, new assignments, alerts, or replies. So kung sa Facebook, we have notification. So this area is the notif area for Edmodo. So pag may nakita nilang one assignment comment to new replies, these are basically the notification for Edmodo. The library, the same. The unlimited storage of documents and videos. And then students can only join groups. They cannot create them. Unlike bitaw sa Messenger, they will create, students can create their own GCs aside from the GC created by the teacher. Okay, so Edmodo for the classroom. So how are we going to create Edmodo? So I know you have your DepEd email. So please try to use that one. Pag wala pa kayong DepEd email, just try to use your personal email. Yung known nyo yung password. So this is now the account settings. So this is where we upload photo or select an icon from the list. Select your school, notification, and this one. Okay? So I will not be presenting all of this because I'll be doing the live demo. Mas madali kasi pag naka-live demo. So I'll stop my presentation in this area, and then I will be requiring you to have mga 5 minutes nga time aron kamoy mo perform sa output. So pwede maminaw sa, and then after that I'll give you time to perform. Okay. Okay. I will be presenting. Okay. Share. For a while. Okay. So, how are we going to log in into Edmodo? So the first thing that we are going to do in the browser is to type edmodo.com. Okay? So, after that, you can find here at this part 2 buttons, log in and sign up. So we use the login if we are already enrolled in the Edmodo. Okay, if not, then you click on sign up. Okay, so this is what I've been telling you, that if I will click on the teacher account, because I'm a teacher, dito mag-sign up. Sign up with Google or sign up with Microsoft. So in my case, I would like to sign up using my email address. So, naka-login naman ko. So, mo sign up mo Ano na lang ko sa login. Okay. This is now my Edmodo environment. So, gawas na akong ngalan, na akong picture. If I will click on view profile, so moosad ni ang mugawas. Okay? So actually, we can add some details here. Ilang po kayo nato siya medyo i-limit lang because parents can also access our profile, but they could not message us directly. And then, at this side, I have my notification. Daghan kay kog notif, oh. Okay. So at the top of it, I have here home, classes, discover, library, and then messages. Clicking on the home allows me to be in the home page wherein I can see all my classes, no, sa left side, the classes that I created, my groups, my hashtags. Okay. I can also find in the home the post or the recommendations coming from the community where I join. Okay. But if you only wish to see on your home page the things that you uploaded in your own account, on this portion, kita ninyo siya, just toggle it off, no, slide lang siya, mag-blue, into class activity only. Okay, so if you are going to look at on my screen, daghan mo ni siya akong mga na-upload na ng mga assignments. Okay, 2017 paning uban. Okay, so if I am going to share something with other teachers, diri lang ko mag-type. So nakoy option diri, post will be seen by any teacher in Edmodo, any teacher in LNNCHS, or to my connection. So parang Facebook lang that you can control as to who are your audience, no? Like post this one, friends, friends only, friends of friends, public, and then only me. So you can actually click on the radio button as to who will be your audience for a certain post or status that you entered. So the same, we have attached files and images, add from library, and then I also have here adding GIF or GIF, and then format text with markdown. So let's say for instance, if I will say, Hi Lanao del Norte. If I want this one to be seen by any teacher on Edmodo, I will click on this one and then just click on post. Okay, so naanay may gawas, Hi Lanao del Norte. If I wish to edit that one, delete. So, diri lang nako siya i-click sa tulo ka dot. Mararagid siya og Facebook. Akong i-edit ang post. There are options here that I can add something like GIF. So, I'll just click on that. And then, click on this. And then, save. So, mararagid siya og Facebook, right? Okay. So, what if I will be creating class? So, I'll try to create a new class by clicking on Home. Under my classes, na itulo na pud ka small dots, create a class. Okay, ana siya. We could also create that one by clicking on the classes. Classes menu, sa ibabaw, and then click on create a class. That is if you want to create a class. But if you are going to join a class, then you have to check on join class. So I'll try to create a class here. We're in online Edmodo webinar. Members are participants who are currently watching. Enroll or sign up with Edmodo and turn in screenshot as their proof of attendance and output. Okay. Select grade. So I'll just select adult education. Subject is on computer technology. So the color here is gray. I'll change this one into purple and then create. Computer technology, create. So, okay. Next is I would like you to be added in my class. So, but before that, before ta mo i-add sa akong class, I will give you 10 minutes to create your own Edmodo account. 10 minutes. Create Edmodo account. Because after that, butang, I will let you join in my class and submit your screenshot. Okay? So 10 minutes. You may start now. Ten minutes. Ten minutes. So while you are doing, nag-sign up sa Edmodo, tan-awon sa nako kinsay mga naka-view na karon or naka-log in. Okay. Good afternoon, Ma'am Nelia Obial. Thank you for watching from FM Posadas Elementary School, North Lala District. Good afternoon also, Ma'am Mary Ann Masion. Still watching from Rofo de la Cruz Integrated School, Tubud West. Hello, maayong hapon, taga Rofo. Good afternoon also to Ma'am Gladys Quijano. Ma'am Gladys Quijano, but Marmen Navasca watching from Jesus. Good afternoon, Sir Carlos Soleta. Mayong hapon, sir. Thank you for watching. From Lianga National High School, Ma'am Rebecca Bukter. Wow, thank you, Sir Brian Ray Basalo. Good afternoon, everyone. Watching here at Sukadan Elementary School of Tubud East District. Wala pa man ko'y nakitang nag-watching from LNNCHS. Ay, nako'y nakita. Jane Marie Tim still watching from Lala National High School. Shout out sa ako ang mga kapamilya from Lala National High School. Mga manang nakugmanoy din ha. Hi Sir Benjan. Hi Peach, good afternoon. From LNNCHS, good afternoon Sir Eddie Hanolge. Naagyo di ay. So hapit na ang 10 minutes.
Imong principal na
Good afternoon, Sir Yuyong. Si Dr. Supriano A. Maglangit. Sir, may hapon. Salamat. Good afternoon also, Ma'am Leonita Gorecho watching from LNNCHS. Ila naman tong taga-LN akong nakita. Maragduha pa. Zenmar S. Clam from LNNCHS. Hi, Ma'am. Hi, Sir. Wala po kita ni Maestro. Sir Superiano Maglangit. Ako di yes, Sir. Naagyon si Sir. Pantay lang ning wala sa LN karon. Mamila Birondo, good afternoon, Ma'am. Good afternoon also to Sir Demosthenes C. Obial, School Head of Maliwanag Elementary School, Baroy South District. Good afternoon, Ma'am Maricres A. Romero watching from Maigo Central Elementary School, Maigo District. Sir Clip Swaring, love all, play. Okay. 2 minutes na lang po. Hala, nagsunod yun yung taga-LN ay nakuhan sa check attendance. Hi, Ma'am. From Ma'am Elaine Cabrera. Good afternoon, Ma'am. From LNNCHS. Hi, Ma'am Susette Morilia. Good afternoon, Ma'am Nelson Laraga. Wow, nagsunod jud mong duha. Love jud mong duha, no? Good afternoon, Ma'am. Watching from LES, Kulambugan. Good afternoon, Sir Raul Abelia. Hapon, sir. O si Ma'am Norhana untong kahinay sa among wifi. Lagi, Ma'am, no? Anus-a, ka ni makusog basin inig-abot sa third telco. Good afternoon from Hieronima Cabrera National High School. Good afternoon, Sir Eddie Burungan. Regards ko sa inyong school principal ni Ma'am Vilma. Okay. Good afternoon sa tanan from Kapatagan West District. Armando M. Tan Jr. of Kahayagan Elementary School. Good afternoon also, Ma'am Naima Tamano from Baloy Central Elementary School. Good afternoon, Sir Camilo Bainosa, no, the school head of Karumatan Elementary School of Kulambugan District. Good afternoon also, Ma'am Ophelia Blanche A. Aliere. Good afternoon. Pwede ba na akong makuha ang diri sa comment kung naka-create nag-account? Humana? Please comment done. Katong na humana. Okay. Sir Win, done. Ma'am Ninette Paglinawan, done. Ma'am Christine Capao, still watching from LNNCHS. Ma'am Janet Ogsang, done. Ma'am Elaine Cabrera, done. Ma'am Michelle Boton, done. Daghan na kayong done. Ma'am Faith Leritana, done. Ma'am Mary Joy Temico, hi Ate Joy, done. Ma'am Mary Jane Patilano, done. Ay, good afternoon, Ma'am Tata, Ma'am Rodiosita Ann Pansi-Pansi of Kapatagan National High School. May hapon, Ma'am Tata. Okay. Maigo National High School teachers done. Okay, very good. Salamat kayo. Okay. So, daghan-daghan naman ang nagdan. Okay, what I want you to do now is to join in my class. So, earlier, I created Edmond webinar. Okay, I have this one. You see on this side, there is this class code. This is automatically generated by Edmodo. So, clicking on that, so ito ang makikita natin. We can invite people to Edmond webinar by sharing the class code, share a PDF, or invite by email. So with this, if we click on this one, share class code, automatically, we will just give this code to our students. But if we click on share a PDF, then we have this view PDF instructions. We click on this one, and a PDF file will be downloaded so that you can print this one and give it to your students. Okay. So, sila na to siya tag doon. Okay. Then, invite by email. So, we type the email here. But in this case, I'll just click on share class code. Clicking on this one, we have the options unlock code and the lock code. When you click on lock code, this means anyone who attempts to join your class using the code, it must be accepted by you being the teacher. So, makaila jud ka o kinsay mo estudyante, nasa laag ba siya, or it could be nangutana siya from other class, uy, nagunsa mo sa inyo ang klase, enter mig klase, minghatag siya og code which is not their class code. So, mo po rin naka-advantage sa lock. But in this case, karon sa tuang webinar, I just want to use the unlock code, which means to say, unlock class codes will allow anyone to instantly join. So, dili na siya nako ikuan. So, all you have to do is just to type the code 4C7WG8 and then copy, then done. So, how are you going to join my class? So, in your profile, just click on create and then in the classes, then join a class. Okay? So, please kuno mo join sa ako ang class. Okay? I have no member here yet. So akong i-share ang code og balik. C7 WG8. Okay, join the class. Okay. I have my notification. Suzette Morilia is now a member of Edmond Webinar. Joseph Hitgano Natividad is now a member of Edmond Webinar. Okay, Sir Troy Encendincia is now a member of Edmond Webinar. So we can actually, Ma'am Lovely Amusola, so I accept Ma'am Lovely first, kinako notification. Ma'am Elaine is already a member. So how do we know the list of members? So clicking on this. Okay. So naara akong mga members. Students. Okay. Then sa teachers, okay. So sa students, si Ma'am Joseph siguro, si Sir Natividad, nimpili siya o pag-sign up niya, I'm a student. Diba yun ko, I'm a teacher. So these are the list of teachers. So we're able to join in my Edmond class. Okay. So, Ma'am Michelle Boton, Ma'am Elaine Cabrera, Ma'am Jezebel Donkey, Sir Troy Incidencia, May Ann Islit, Samira Ismael, Mary Jane Loste, Suzette Morilia, Cindy Pearl Olis, Mary Joy Temico, Janine Ugsang. So, take note that I did not accept them. Automatically, they are included in my class because I use the unlock code. Pag nakalock, kailangan pa nato siyang i-approve. Okay. So, Edmond Webinar. Okay. So, since na naman kayo estudyante dire, doon na student si Ma'am Michelle Idoliantes. So pag sa student nato, good thing na lang no nga, mo giingon blessing in disguise. So we can click on connect parent if, example, Ma'am Michelle Idoliantes is a student, I will click on connect parent aron si parent mo log in siya as parent, not as a student. Dili mo appeal si parent og answer but mag-monitor sa gihimo sa iyahang anak. Okay. So clicking on that one, we'll just get the parent code. So na-code nga i-generate, mo na siya ihatag nato sa parent. Okay. Let me go back to the teacher members. Okay, si Ma'am Josephine Algoso, nana si Ma'am Jo. Si Ma'am Kathleen Relatado, si Ma'am Eileen Reyes, si Ma'am Belen Tonso, si Ma'am Lidisma Visitacion. Okay. So please, katong wala pa nasulod sa akong class, please sulod mo because later, your output will be uploaded here and will serve as our proof of attendance in this webinar. One of the things that they will look up into our attendance, no? So, okay. So, mag-post ko din og poll. Okay. First of that, I would like to check unsay gibati karon sa akong mga members sa akong class. Wellness check. How are you feeling today? So, automatic siya, I'm great, I'm okay, I'm me, I'm struggling. So, if I will click on post, automatically, it will be posted in my Edmodo webinar class. So, katong nga members na, please try to answer on this. How are you feeling today? Okay. Na siya timer diri, schedule siya. Kanusan ako i-post. Okay. I-post na nako siya. Okay? So let me know if the members in the Edmodo webinar class can find this one, can find this post, and answer. I still have notification. Sir Christopher Elimio, Sir Clip Swaring, Mamay Mona Smith, Sir Sherwin Faisal, Miligrito, Jill Raro, Michelle Tia, Hi Amor, Ma'am Amor Kangki, Felicita Hornales, May Villacora, Daniel Rose Ragpala, Sir Adrian Buwasan. Basa na ba na ako ni si Ma'am Lovely May Amisola? Okay. Okay. Click sa home. So, if you can see on the screen, ang ako nakita ra gyud ang akong class activity. Gusto ko class activity lang. So, I turn on and then slide to turn it off. Okay. Okay. Turn on notification for this post. So, pull na siya. So, pwede tang maka-ask of question. The same with Facebook, we can also like, we can also comment. So, i-like na ako na siya, and then, comment. Hi there, classmates. Okay. Comment. I can also send GIF, graphics, interchange, format. Okay. So, pwede ra gyud ta dirita mo like. So, kinsa nag-like si Ma'am Joy o si Ma'am Amor. Pero wala pa sila ning vote. Derek, how are you feeling today? Okay. So, how are you feeling today? Wow. 13 got the highest, no? 13. I'm great. So, I can still remember when I was still in kinder and in grade 1, nabitaw na siya icon bitaw inig sulod sa room. Like, question like, ano ang pakiramdam mo sa ngayong umaga? Diba? May icon din yon. So, we can also use this one before we start with our class. So, may nag-vote dito ng isa na I'm struggling. So, since teacher ka, makita nimo Ang nag-answer na din kay si Ma'am Cindy Pearl Olis. Nag-struggle siya. So, I can actually message her directly. What is your problem? Okay. Then I'll click on send. Okay. So my question na what is your problem is pinadala ko kay Ma'am Cindy Pearl Olis. So balik tayo sa klase ko. Okay. Sa post. So if you can see, di nyo makikita sa comment section ang ginawa kong question kay Ma'am Cindy Pearl. Okay. Nag-like back din ta. Murag happy bi jud kanya to may estudyante nga maka-like ta sa ilahang post, maka-comment ano. Okay. So 17 votes. Okay, that is kung one of the things that we can do in the Edmodo. Okay. Next, creating class code. Ma'am, what if I would like to add an image to my class so that I can easily identify? So, okay lang yun kayo na siya. Just click on add class image, and browse it in your computer. Mangita ko din hig unsay picture nga naa ko. Gani lang. Okay, choose. So after that, I'll click on save. Okay. Okay. Dalawa na ang nag-struggling. Si Ma'am Diana Del Carnable at saka si Ma'am Cindy. Okay. So, ayan. May picture ng na-display. Okay? Clicking on more will list down all the members. Okay. So next is, how do we come up with an assignment? Ito ngayon ang gagawin natin. I would like you to have a screenshot of your profile. Profile nyo ha. Screenshot nyo yung profile nyo dyan. And then I'll type in here. Create. I'll look for assignment and then new. Again, click mo yung create, assignment, and new. Screenshot of your Edmodo profile. Okay. Instructions, pwede natin gawin dito. You can apply bold, italic, and underline. Please take a digital copy of your profile in the Edmodo. Turn in on August 27, 2020 before 2 p.m. Okay. We have this one. Okay. That's the assignment. That's the title. And then, assign. Saan ko ito ibibigay? On Edmond webinar, your group. Due on, okay. So we have this option to select date. Due today. Anong oras? Sinabi ko, 2 p.m. 2 p.m. We have the option lock after due date, which means pag clinic ko to, if I will click on this one, meaning after this date, after this time, it will no longer accept any assignment. Pag na-click ko ang lock after due date, it means the assignment will no longer be accepted in the Edmodo. But if I will uncheck this one, it means that I can still accept any assignments, but it will be automatically identified as late by the Edmodo. Ganun ang kaibahan. Pag chinek mo ang lock after due date, it is not accepting any assignment. But if naka-uncheck yan, it is still accepting the assignments, but it will be automatically identified as late. Okay? So other options, add to gradebook or in the progress. Of course, i-add ko to para makikita ko ang progress ng isang estudyante. So after that, I'll click on assign. Okay. So take note, in the Edmond webinar, may nakalagay na diyang assignments, screenshots, a screenshot of your Edmodo profile. Due today, 2 p.m. Meaning hanggang 2 o'clock lang. Ang oras natin is 1:47 p.m. Please take a digital copy of your profile in the Edmodo. Turn in on August 27, 2020 before 2 p.m. Makikita nyo on this side that it is still 0 submissions, meaning wala pang nag-submit ng assignment. Pag kiniklik ko yan, if I'll click on that, you observe that there are already 44 teachers or students or members in my Edmond class. Of these 44, wala pang nagto-turn in, meaning wala pang nag-submit. Lahat hindi pa nakapag-submit. So sa not turned in, makikita niyo lahat ng mga estudyante or members ng Edmond class natin na hindi pa nakapag-submit. So, if we are going to go back on the discussion earlier, it says that the LCP or the Learning Continuity Plan requires us to have the portfolio. So, we need to assess the portfolio of our learners. So, if the learner can do this using digital way or using online, then we can use this Edmodo as our platform in the submission of their portfolio. So you can easily identify sino yung hindi nakapag-turn in, sino yung hindi pa kung sino yung tapos na. So you observe pag may nakasubmit na, lalabas yung pangalan nila dito. Okay? 0 graded. Of course, wala tayong bibigyan ng grade kasi wala pang nakapag-submit. Dito, 44 all. So ito, makikita mo dito kung sino yung nakapag-turn in at hindi nakapag-turn in. Okay? Yung tapos ng nakapag-screenshot, you may now start turning in your assignment. Okay, you may now start turning in your assignment by clicking on this one, assignment. Na, tingnan nyo sa inyong notification ninyo, may alert ba dyan for assignment? Okay, So, may nakapag-turn in na. So, makikita dito na nakapag-turn in na si Sir Troy Encendincia, si Sir Sherwin Faisal. Oh, di ba? Si Sir Joseph Hitgano Natividad. Si Ma'am Daniel Rose Ragpala. Okay. And then si Sir Cliff Swaring. Okay. What if, upon checking on the output, mali pala yung nasubmit ng estudyante? What are we going to do? So we click on request resubmission. And then before that, you may also add comment like, please double check on the line spacing. Double spacing is what we agree. Okay. So, pag sinend ko yan, doon kay Sir Troy, mababasa niya yan. So, I will ask him to request for resubmission for one student. Submit again your assignment. Okay. Automatically, it will also appear on my end. So, hapit na mag 2 p.m., there are still 35 students who haven't viewed this assignment. Send a reminder. Okay. Yan, lahat sila ay napagsendan mo ng reminder. We don't need to type their names or emails individually. Okay. Wow, you've been a great help, Ma'am Ed Godspeed. Thank you. Okay. Sa 42, not turned in. Sa turned in, there are only 5. Okay. Graded, wala. Why is it's empty? Because I did not apply any or check on the assignment. 47 all, meaning lahat na nakapag-turn in at hindi nakapag-turn in at hindi nakapag-turn in, makikita talaga dito. Okay. So, I'll go back to those who turned in while waiting for the time. Okay. Supposing nakapag-send na si Sir Troy Encendincia, I'll click enter grade. Okay. What is the perfect score? Sabihin natin 50 yan. Okay, hindi nakapag-follow ng instruction si Sir Troy. Gawin ko na lang 48. Save. Okay. Take note na yung name ni Sir Encendincia ay hindi ko na nakikita sa turned in. Saan kaya yun napunta? Okay, tama. Nandito siya sa graded. Okay. So, nandyan na yung score ni Sir Troy. Okay, balik. Enter grade. So, perfect score. Kung yung ano yung pinakaunang total score na na-type mo sa unang estudyante mo or member, automatically nakakopy na yon. So, nagbasa ko kay Sir Sherwin, 50. Fictional lang po itong mga ma'am at sir, ha? Daniel Rose. Okay. Sir Cliff. Okay. So, wala na dito. Punta na tayo sa graded. Okay. So, 5 lang yung nakapag-submit pass out this time. Ngayon, tingnan ko, bawat isa, ano na ba ang progress ni Troy and Sendincia? I'll click on his name. Okay, nag-reply si sir dito, copy. Okay. So, halimbawa, corrected na. So, I can change the score into 49. Lang. Then, close. So, naging 49 na dito ang score niya. Okay. So, let's go back to the classes and then what's due. Okay, assignment, progress. Okay. Makikita nyo, it's a different class. Balikan ko muna. That's not it. Edmodo. Okay. Progress. Papakita ko na lang to. It's in old file. Nakikita nyo, dyan yung lahat ng scores na isang estudyante. So kung halimbawa, i-click ko ang isang name, magtatanong si parent, Ma'am, kamusta man yung anak ko? Okay, so click on the student name or member's name and click on progress. So 80% lang yung So makikita dito kung ano yung mga activity na hindi niya na-submit at yung activity na kanyang na-submit. Diba? So kahit na nasa nakapag-travel or sa travel or hindi kaya nag-attend ka ng seminar, pag may magtatanong, you can easily give a feedback. Okay. So, nandito. So yung profile nyo pala po ay dito nyo sinubmit sa message. So, pag dito sa message, ang mangyayari ay hindi siya nakakount. Ito yung message na sinend ko. Bawat isa, don't forget your assignment is due soon. Okay. Ma'am Jo, doon mo dito ka Ma'am Jo mag-turn in sa assignment. Okay. So, may 28 na na-submitted. So, pag halimbawa ganito, hindi niya chine-check or hindi niya in-input sa assignment nyo, hindi siya magiging counted. So, paano ba dito kayo mag-click sa turn in? Huwag sa post para makita natin yung output nyo. Okay? So, 25, meron pa rin tayong 14, haven't viewed this assignment. Send again the reminder. Okay, dami ng notification sila. Okay. So, ito na ngayon ang mga nakapag-submit. Okay, check ko, i-grade ko siya. Okay, 50, save. Okay, then close. Lovely Amisola. 50. Save. Michelle Boton. Okay, 50. Save. Mag-feedback kayo doon sa comment, o mag-comment kayo if you were able to view your score or grade. Elaine Cabrera, 50, save. Ma'am Heidi Corambao, 50, save. Di ba mas madali i-check ito? If you can still remember, in the last webinar that we can actually add an app, an add-on app for Chrome wherein we can also draw something or doodle something on the screen and send back, no? Soft copy lang. Ma'am Jezebel Donkey, yan, save. Mary Ann Islit. Okay. Save. So, okay. 50. Save. More 50. Actually, you can also add comment like very good. No, di ba? Gustong-gusto ng mga estudyante yan. Mary Jane. Tingnan natin. Kung halimbawa kay Ma'am Mary Jane, hindi naglo-load. So, I'll send her a request resubmission. File not found. Okay. Ma'am Christine. Okay. Save. So, so pag dito nyo napopost yung output nyo, you cannot, it will not be counted as turned in. Diba? Tingnan nyo doon sa assignment, filter post by assignments. Okay. 36 submissions only. So pag nag-comment kayo dito, it means pag check ng teacher, wala. Ito na yung sinasabi ko. It still accepts the assignment, but it will be automatically labeled as late by Edmodo. No? Hindi tayo ang nag-check ng, Ma'am, hindi man yun late. Because Edmodo will automatically identify, like, Ma'am Geraldine Rivas, your assignment is 2 minutes late. But still, it is accepted by the Edmodo. Okay. So, makikita talaga natin kung sino yung nakapag-submit on time at hindi nakapag-submit on time. So, how do we basically use on lock on the assignment? If supposing, di ba, we are already familiar with, or probably some of you here knows of Kahoot, mga game-based application, use it, and then you just copy the link and paste it in your Edmodo class as a quiz. So if the quiz is intended for, let's say for instance, 15 minutes, so after 15 minutes, pagka-post niyo ba, or 30 minutes, pagka-post niyo, and then you put in there, lock after due date, students can no longer answer your quiz. If you will still give them a chance to answer, then do not put in there lock the class. Okay. So, pag nagtanong si estudyante, Ma'am, ba't ganyan yung score ko? Late? Hindi naman ako late, Ma'am. Okay, makikita mo, hindi ako ang naglagay ng late dyan. Okay. So, okay ba? Okay. Okay. So, ganito ang makikita. There are 64 Meron pa akong hindi na-check na 16 of the 38 who submitted. Ayan. Ito yun. Mark as reviewed. Pag kiniklik mo yung mark as reviewed, meaning lahat ay na-check mo. Okay, scheduled. Diba? Nandito na. Back to review. Nagkamali ka. So, dito sa review, andyan. Hindi ko pa tapos na check yung Edmodo profile. Ayan. Okay? So, kung halimbawa meron kang video or PowerPoint na i-add sa, halimbawa, sa class mo, punta ka lang sa class again, and then, create quiz pag yung kahot ang gusto mo. But if you want your students to download like say download a PowerPoint file, please download this module for week 1. Example lang, module lang yung gagamitin ko. And then, the first option there is attach file and images. So click on that. And I'll click on what is Edmodo and then choose para naman merong konting live yung post ko. I'll click on the encourage. Go for it. Okay, it's still loading. Hindi pa tapos si Edmodo ma-upload. And then post. Okay. Actually, you can now download the PowerPoint presentation that I presented to you dito sa Edmodo. Okay. One more attachment. Just click on that or here and then download. So I'll click it into add to library so that the next time I will be using the same file, I'll just click on library. Dito na yung what is Edmodo. Ito yung mga library ng mga assignments ng mga estudyante. Okay. Okay, who are the members? Photo teachers. Click on Ma'am Josephine. I could not click on the progress of Ma'am Jo because nakasulat siya as teacher. No? So, dili siya pwede makita niyahang progress. But I'll try to check on the students. Sino ba yung nakapag-submit under sa students? Check ko. Like this one, si Sir Joseph. Okay. About Joseph. So, pag bibigyan ko ng progress report, ito si Joseph, ay mabait na bata. May award badge ako dito. Student of the month. Award badge. Okay. By next month, hindi na naman siya ang student of the month, i-revoke ko to. Di ba? Parang ganon. So, check ko yung progress ni Joseph. Okay. Automatically nagko-compute. Okay. So, nakapag-submit siya dito sa assignment ng screenshot of Edmodo. Ayan. So, kung halimbawa, you have 10 performances or example lang task to be done by the student, so makikita niyo ang kanilang individual progress under this. So you just click on classes, click on that specific class, and then look for or click for the member, and you look for that student, and then click on progress. So 90. Only the teacher can view this one. Okay, so automatic. Ma'am, kumusta naman yung anak ko si Joseph? Ay, si Joseph, magaling yun. Siya, paano mo nasasabing magaling yung anak ko, ma'am? Kasi may 90% siya. Magaling ba yung 90, ma'am? Dapat 100 yun. So, di ba, madali na yung computation ng grades. Activity. Makikita ko lahat kung ano ang activity ni Joseph. Okay. Makikita ko lahat ang activity ni Joseph. Yung mga reply. O, di ba, naka-filter? Okay. Sabi ni Sir Joseph na please download this module for week 1. Tapos binigay ko yung Edmodo PowerPoint ko. Sabi ni Sir Joseph, thank you po, Ma'am Ed. O, di ba? May 3 comments to. Show more replies. Downloaded, ma'am. Yes, Ma'am Jo. Ma'am Ogsang, thanks, ma'am. Oh, di ba? Lahat na separated. Hindi yung, let's say for instance, gumagawa ka ng class or group or page kaya sa Facebook, wherein kahit sino ang pwedeng mag-post and then nag-overlap na yung mga posts, hindi mo na nakikita. Okay? So, ganito ang Edmodo. Okay. So, balik tayo sa classes. Classes. And then, ito na lang, may sample. So, dito sa classes, i-click ko yung progress. Nakikita nyo yung progress grading period. That is for first grading. Pag gusto mo namang mag-second grading ka na, just click on this one to add new grading. So, wala pang mga grades kasi wala ka pang dinagdag. So, you click on add grade. Okay. Enter grade name. Example, Quarter 2, Activity 1. Default total, 20. Create. Nandito na yan. Automatically. So all you have to do is just to add or wait for the submission of assignments or quizzes by your learners. Kung halimbawa, gusto mo itong tanggalin, you just click on 2 and then delete. Okay? Delete. Delete. To delete this grading period, you need to move all of its grades to a different grading period. Okay. Halimbawa, ida-download ko yung grade 1. Ay, quarter 1. So, after clicking on 1, I'll just click on export. Export will produce CSV files. No? Check ko lang sa downloads kung nandyan ba. Sa Finder ko. Downloads. Okay. Wala pa. Hindi pa siya tapos. Okay. Dito. Okay, nandyan na. It is now a CSV file which can be opened by Excel. So with that, meron tayong i-record. Gawin na lang natin, pwede na nating i-copy, paste. Okay. Yan. So nakikita dito na yung score. Yung ganitong mga turn-in na nakikita nyo, hindi ko yan chine-check individually. Ang gusto ko lang dyan is may output silang masubmit for that day. So makikita dito na ang isang estudyante, wala siyang na turn-in na output. It could be You set the lock code that it will not accept any assignment after due date. Okay. So, ganyan. Meron ka ng CSV file. Oops. Okay. Okay ba? So, I would like to check on my Edmodo. It's not here. I would like to look on my assignment and change it into something. Ano ba yung assignment ko? Filter post by assignments. Okay. Sabi ni ma'am, thank you daw. O, diba? Okay. So, puntahan ko sa library. Diba nandito yung assignments. Screenshot of your Edmodo profile. I'll click on this one and edit. I-edit ko to. Please take a digital copy of your profile in Edmodo. Turn it on hanggang bukas ng alas 5 ng hapon. Okay? And then assign, select due date. Saan ko isi-send? Sa Edmodo webinar. Then, assign, send to Edmodo webinar. Then, due on, ano yung date na nilagay ko? 28, anong oras? 5 p.m. Lock after due date. Di lang natin ilalock. And then assign. Okay? So, I have posted the PowerPoint presentation of my topic. All you have to do is to download it in the Edmodo webinar class. Okay? So, if you have question, please free to ask and we'll try to answer. So, that would be all. Thank you and good afternoon. Okay. Okay. Okay, so wala na kayong question dyan. Tingnan ko muna sa live stream. Okay. So, wala na atang mga tanong. Okay? So, pag may question kayo, you can just type and then we will answer the question after our next speaker. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you our next speaker. Okay, our next speaker is a colleague of mine. And kung sabi nila, small but terrible, ganito to. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you our next speaker, Mr. Zenmar Sahorga Klam, a graduate of LNNCHS and is now teaching ICT, though hindi siya ICT major, but yung interest niya sobrang sobra. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Zenmar S. Klam. Sir Zenmar?
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am. So, try to check lang sa kung madungog ba.
Yes, audible, sir, loud and clear.
Okay. Audible ra. Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much, Ma'am Medalyn, for the trust. Thank you kayo. First time ako mag-speaker. Ay, kaduha na di ay. Di. So, thank you so much, Ma'am Da, sa trust and sa shoutout ako ang LNNCHS teachers, especially to our school principal, Dr. Sobriano Maglangit. Sir, good afternoon. And of course to Sir Flor, thank you so much, sir, for accepting this. Pagsulod sa Microsoft Teams. Okay, so this afternoon, I'm going to discuss about Google Classroom. It is also one of the online platforms or classroom platforms na we can able to use during this time, which is we are also recommended that we're going to use this kind of platforms in distance learning instead of because some of our students selected online platforms, so we're going to learn Google Classroom. Okay, so by the way, there's my name there on my PowerPoint presentation. My name is Sir Zenmar Klam. I'm from LNNCHS. I am an ICT teacher of grade 8, 9, and 10 and graduated as a MAPE major pero nag-ICT ko because na-ako'y background gamay on ICT. Okay, so without much introduction, so let's proceed to our topic. So why we're going to select Google Classroom. Okay, for me, we're going to select Google Classroom is because aside from it is a free platform, so wala siya bayad, because some of our students they're going to use mobile phones. And most of our students right now, especially they're engaging social media, they're going to use their emails. Okay? Like they're going to register Facebook, they're going to register Twitter, they're going to register Instagram, they are going to use their Google account. Okay, so it is very easy for them to enroll in this one because they are going to use their Google account when they're going to enter Google Classroom. Okay, so aside from free web application service, Google Classroom saves your time and paper. Yes, that's true. For me, if I'm going to plan my subject, especially in ICT, because some of our students selected online class. For example, if you have 30 students, as the definition itself, when I projected on the screen there, diba? We can save time and paper, especially we as teachers, diba? We are spending much reams of bond papers, A4 bond papers. So for us to save that, okay? So when our students selected online classroom, if ever you have 30 students in your class, if you identified 20 students selected online platform, and there are 10 students haven't selected online platform, okay, so you can save bond papers. Like you're going to print just 10 hard copy modules to those students who didn't select the online platform. On the other hand, in Google Classroom, because in this type of online platform classroom, you can upload files just like Edmodo earlier. So you can upload the PDF file of your module. And students, they're going to use laptop or cell phone those gadgets have PDF readers, okay, or PDF applications. And also the students using the smartphone, na po na siya PDF reader. All of the smartphones that they're going to use, na siya PDF reader daan. Okay, so they're not going to download PDF reader because PDF reader in all smartphones are pre-installed, meaning may yung kita pre-installed na nadaan sa mobile phone. Okay, so pila ra imong i-print nga module? It's 10 because there are 10 students who didn't select it rather online, but the 20 students selected online, so mura to imong tagaan og module nga PDF file. Okay, so it allows you to create classes. Yes, you can create class just like Edmodo, post assignments and communicate with your students with ease. Okay, so just like Facebook or Messenger, aside from we are going to use those platforms, Messenger and Facebook, for communication of our students later on. So also Google Classroom we can communicate also our students through Google Classroom. And it also allows you to see which students have completed their assignments, and you can provide direct, real-time feedback and grades. So you can also monitor of how many students passed the assignments, how many students didn't answer the questions, your quizzes. Okay, so just like also Edmodo. But for me, this is very simple. It's because Google and all of us teachers have Google accounts. So that's why it is very easy to use. Okay, so what you will learn from this topic. What you're going to learn first is how to create a Google Classroom, which is one of the most important things that we're going to discuss. Is we are going to learn on how to create a Google Classroom. The next one is how to create classes. By the way, on creating classes, you can create as many as you want. Okay, if you're going to create 100, then go for it. You can create as many as classes as you want. Next is how the students can access or join the Google Classroom classes. Okay, so also we should learn this on how students can access or join the Google Classroom classes. It's because if ever the student will ask the teacher, di ba? Pupangutanon ka sa estudyante, ma'am, how we're going to access or join the Google Classroom. So at least you as a teacher, you can teach the student on how to join the Google Classroom. And another one, a walkthrough inside the Google Classroom. And the last one is the features of Google Classroom. By the way, I think for me, this is very easy, but this is a challenge to us teachers. Okay, be patient on learning this kind of platform because this is important, especially in our situation right now. We're not going to use Facebook or Messenger in learning modality, but we're going to use this because this is a formal. Okay, Facebook and Messenger, murag karaan na kayo na, pinaglipasan na ng panahon. So that's why we're going to use Google Classroom as our learning modality. Okay, so the requirement to create Google Classroom. So the only thing and the only requirement to create Google Classroom is you only need a Google account or Google account. Okay, so as I've said earlier, all of us here using gadgets, all of us here registered in any social media, we need Google account or we need Gmail. Okay, our students are very influenced in social media, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Okay, so I think this is not hard for them. Mura di yung nilisod sa ila because all of them have their Google account or Gmail. Okay, so there's a note here. So Google Classroom can be used through your desktop, laptop, or smartphone. Okay, so pwede desktop or personal PC, pwede pod laptop, and pwede pod smartphone. So later on, I'm going to discuss how what is the graphic user interface or the environment of desktop, what is the environment of a smartphone. I'm going to demonstrate it later on. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to learn is how to proceed to Google Classroom. Okay, so later on also we're going to have a live demo on how to proceed to Google Classroom, and also the file of this PowerPoint, I'm going to share it later. Okay, so first thing that you're going to do, I know some of us, all of us teachers have gadgets, laptops, and I know that you're going to recommend or we're going to have our Google Chrome. Kailan naman siguro ta Google Chrome, no? Google Chrome or Google browser. Okay, so first thing that you're going to do to proceed in Google Classroom is to open your browser. Okay, so we need a browser. So that's why we're going to open our browser, our Google Chrome, or kung nakailang browser diha like Brave or Internet Explorer or Microsoft Edge, you can use it also. Okay, so una sa ta mag-discuss sa laptop or PC. Later on, mobile ta. Because naon po uban nga mogamit pod og mobile. So first is we're going to learn how to proceed to Google Classroom with the use of laptop or desktop. Okay, so first is open your browser and then kita ba? Oh, kita ang presentation. Okay, so next is you're going to proceed to here. Okay, so murag naka-zoom man na siya, di ba? I zoomed it already. So na siya naka-type nga gmail.com. So that's why here, so type gmail.com on the address bar and press enter. Yay! So type diri sa address bar, teachers. Okay, type diri sa address bar and type gmail.com on the address bar and press enter. So if ever you typed it and then you press enter, so this is the next thing to do, or this is the output or the environment or the GUI nga inyong makita sa inyong screen after typing gmail.com and then boom. The next thing to do is sign in your Gmail or DepEd email. So for me, I recommend DepEd email because there are some features that wala sa personal email pero naa sa DepEd email. Like atong plagiarism, you can check if the student copy-pasted content from the internet. Okay, so wala na siya sa personal Gmail. Dili ka maka-access sa mga feature kung dili ka mogamit og DepEd email. Okay, so you're going to type here your DepEd email right here. So na siya box dira. Type your DepEd email there. So next thing to do after signing in, okay, after signing in, di ba, we're going to type your DepEd email and then password. So after that, click the sign in and then there it is. So I filtered my emails here. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do after signing in, click the menu dots. Okay, so as you can see here, so na yung mga menu dots, there are 9 dots, I think. Na red box, right? And after clicking that box, or the dots rather, so just find Google Classroom. Okay, so just scroll the bar here on the right side of your screen. So naman na siya scroll bar. Ngayon, napamagod na sa ubos ng Google Classroom. So what you're going to do is to scroll down and then click this, scroll down the scroll bar on the right side of your screen and click Classroom. Okay, so we're going to click this, Classroom. Okay, the red box here. Okay, once you're going to click here, okay, so this is the platform. Okay, so for example, so atong i-live demo, lang tama, no? Itong i-live demo. So I'm going to switch screens, the teacher's view, right there. Teacher's view. Okay, so type there, the una, diba? Gmail, wala nakita, .com. Okay, gmail.com. Okay, so we're going to choose an account if ever we sign in already our emails here in our browser. So I'm going to select my personal because we are going to differentiate the personal email features and the DepEd email features. Okay, so personal email first. So we're going to type the password. Okay, right there. So loading. Okay, so as you can see, there are dots there, the menu dots, and then we're going to scroll down and find Google Classroom. Okay, just click this Google Classroom, right? Click it, and there you go. So as you can see, there are no classes available. It's because we didn't create Google Classroom at this time. Okay, so later on, we're going to learn how to create the classes. Okay, so let's go back to our PowerPoint presentation first. Okay. So thing is, by the way, if ever you signed in already your Gmail, okay, because some of the browsers nga nakasign in na, inanin na lang makita na i-picture ninyo, di ba? Sa inyong email or name ninyo. And then what you're going to do is to click that one, that icon next to the address bar. Okay, click the menu dots. Again, scroll down the scroll bar and click Classroom. There. Once you're going to click it, mo ra Japon. Okay? Para lang to siya sa katong naka-sign in na daan. Nana man ang platform niya good. Okay? So automatic na pag open mo sa Gmail, sa imong browser I mean, so inanin na diretso. Okay, next. Let's proceed to how to create a class. So saan siya pag-create of class? Okay, so as I've said, you can create as many as you want. There is a Google Classroom. Okay, but first, we're going to create our classroom. First thing to do is click the plus sign. So, nakita ba niyo yung plus sign dere? Okay, so na plus sign dere, di ba? Okay, so nadira naka-red box ng gyapon. Right? So, we're going to click the plus sign. After clicking the plus sign, so na siya yung magawas nga join class and create class. If you're a teacher, you're going to click create class. If you're a student, you're going to click join class. Okay? So since you're going to create a classroom, that is our one of our objectives here in our topic, to create a classroom. So what you're going to do is to create class. Okay? So i-click na to na. Click create class. Okay, click, boom. And then, so napa na siya agreement, kibali, terms and condition rather. Terms and conditions, okay. So using classroom at a school with students, okay. So just read it and you're going to click the checkbox, okay. Click the checkbox to proceed, okay. If dili ninyo i-click ang checkbox, then you cannot proceed creating your classroom. Okay, checkbox and then click continue. Okay, so we're going to click continue there. Okay, kung nasa box. Okay, so next is you're going to create your class. So the class name, which is it is required that you're going to create a class name. Next is section, the subject, and the room. Okay, so as I saw my second monitor here, murag dili kay maklaro sa live stream, no? Especially when you're going to use mobile. To sang i-switch to teacher's view. Okay, teacher's view ta again. So ang ito pag-create. So pag-create, we're going to click this plus sign and then create class. Okay, so nato the terms and condition. What we're going to do is to click the checkbox and continue. Mo ni siya magawas. Okay, class name, section, subject, and room. Okay, so let's go back to our PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is to write the class name, section, and subject. So kanang room, that is optional lang siguro. So dili lang nato na i-fill up ang room. Okay, so this is an example. This is my example. So class name, I'm going to write there the grade level. For example, grade 9. The section is faith and the subject is ICT 9 or ICT grade 9. Okay? So, muna siya ang example. After that, after filling in the what is asked in creating the class, then you're going to click create. Again, pwede ra walay room na i-fill up nimo. Okay, so after you fill in the data, click create. Okay, so click on create. Pag nag-create, this will be your platform or your graphic user interface or your environment after creating. So nadara grade 9 faith. Okay, and this is the ICT 9 subject. Okay. So class code is consists, so as you can see, same as Edmodo earlier. So class code is consist of combination of letters and numbers that you can share to your students to access your created class or classes in your Google Classroom. Okay, so that is a unique code. Automatic na ihatag sa Google Classroom, the combination of letters and numbers, which is you can copy it and you can send it to your student through any social media platform. Okay, so muna siya ang class code. Once you're going to click this one, the broken corners here, once you're going to click, so mura siya mo-zoom ang iyang code, which is you can copy and paste, then send it to your students through Messenger, Facebook, or any social media platforms. Okay, so copy the class code and send it to your students through any communication platforms. Okay, pwede text, or pwede po tawagan mo, i-dictate lang. Okay, so it depends on how you're going to send your code through your to your students. Okay, so this is the unique class code. Okay, next, this is it. How students can enter your class using your class code. Okay, so balik ta sa to ang teacher's view. So createan sa daw na to class sample grade 10. Grade 10 section Charlie, subject ICT 10. Alright, then create. Okay, so na-announce siya pag create o classroom ha. Balik ko na to. Plus sign, create class. Okay, just click the checkbox there. Click continue. Okay, so grade 10, section Charlie, subject ICT 10. Okay, so click this create. Okay, so take time to wait for the Google to create your class. It takes time to generate your classroom. All right, there. So as you can see, there is the grade level, the section, and the class code. Okay, so we are going to click this unique code, the broken corners, and then we can also copy invite link and send it to your students. Okay, copy and paste, then send. Okay, so how students can enter your class using your Google class code. Okay, so first thing that you're going to do, students will sign in their Gmail through gmail.com to proceed to Google Classroom. Same as the procedure that we entered earlier. No? If they're going to use laptop, then they are going to sign in. They're going to open their browser, sign in their Gmail, and then they can find their Google Classroom. Okay, so as I've said, all of our students right now having gadgets like smartphones, for sure they have their Google Mail or Gmail. It's because they are going to register any social media, then it is recommended that they should create Gmail or email. Okay, so this is student's view. Okay, so sign in the Gmail. Okay, and then if ever they have signed into Google Classroom or signed in their Gmail and click the classroom or the Google Classroom, so what they're going to do since they're students man eh. Okay, this is a student's view. Murag dili mo makita kay natabunan siya sa kung nakita sa live stream, natabunan ang akong student's view nga na-address sa ibabaw. So sige lang. Okay, so what you're going to do is to join class. Okay, student will click this one since isendan nimo sila og class code, so i-click nila ning join class. Okay, so na siya difference. Okay, if ever the student will click the join class. Okay, so from the teacher's code, rather, gikan sa teacher's code, mo to imong isend sa student, and then in this student view mo ni ang iyahang environment. Okay, so nadra class code, ask your teacher for the class code, then enter it here. Okay, so diri pod sa teacher's view pod, inani pod iyahang iyang isend sa student. Okay, so since mo man yung code Z546UIH, and then the student will copy and paste it here, Z546UIH. Then, once the student will, finish the class code, then next thing to do is click join. Okay, so muna sa student. Okay, ang estudyante, if ever mahuman na niya copy paste ang class code gikan sa teacher, and then the student will click this one, join, right here. Okay, so there you go. So muna ang graphic user interface or the environment of the student and the teacher. So nasa yung difference. So the difference there is there are three tabs for student's view, na there is stream, classwork, and people. Pero there is a teacher's view na siya'y upat ka tab. Na siya'y stream, classwork, ay people, and grades. So muna siya ang difference sa environment. Kung ikaw teacher, upat ka tabs mong makita. Stream, classwork, people, grades. And then kung sa student lang, stream, classwork, and people. Walay grades. Okay, so what are the features of Google Classroom? So there is a teacher's interface. Okay, so mo no, teacher's view. Okay, so natay upat ka tabs, stream, classwork, people, and grades. So there is a stream tab. So in the stream tab, you can post announcements or files that is needed for your class. Okay, so muna siya ang first feature, okay, ang stream. So before we're going to proceed to the next feature, so we're going to demonstrate on the stream tab, and then also I'm going to demonstrate also how student can enroll himself or herself to your class. Okay, so adto sa teacher's view, we're going to copy the class code. Okay, so for example, i-copy na to ang class code, then as is that we send it to our student, diba? Okay, so for example, sa student view, for example, as is nga nadawat na ni student ang iyahang code. So that's the time that the student will type gmail.com. Then ilagin niya ang iyahang email. Okay, so for example, mo ang email, ramnasmalk@gmail.com. For example, that is the email address of your student. Then, login siya. Okay. So, for example, login siya. Okay. And then, click niya ning 9 dots menu, yung menu dots. And then scroll down, find the Google Classroom. Okay, so the student will not, wala pa siya makita na class. It's because wala pa siya nag-enroll. So that's the time that the student will click this plus sign and click this join class. Okay, so mo niya akong i-discuss ganina. Pagkatong sa PowerPoint presentation nga ang GUI or ang environment sa student mo ni siya ang magawas. So ask your teacher for the class code and enter it here. So itong balikon sa teacher's view, okay, mao man na ang iyang email, iyang code rather. So balikon na tog copy. Pwede na to i-highlight, then right click copy, or pwede na to ni i-click ning copy invite link. Okay, so balik ta sa student view. So ang student mo, copy paste na lang dayon sa code. Ano mo? Tungotron. Paste. Okay. Then after students will paste the code, then the student will click this join button. Okay, join button. So wait for a while because Google will formulate the class. Okay, so ano siya ang tulo ka tab sa student view, which is the stream, the classwork, and people. Okay, next. Ito ta sa tuwang PowerPoint presentation. Balik ta. Stream tab. Okay. Stream tab. Okay, stream tab. You can post announcements, files that is needed for your class. Okay, so si teacher, in this stream tab, no? So, pwede ta maka-post og announcement or files. So, for example, so kung gingon kanina that we can also send our module through PDF files at all student if ever they some of our students selected online platform to save paper, diba? Okay, so there you can also post here, for example, welcome to ICT 10. Please download your week 1 module 1. Okay, so you can add files or attachments. Okay, we are going to add our module. Okay, so if ever your module has been saved in Google Drive, so we're going to click Google Drive. So if ever your file or your module is saved in your computer or phone, so you can click this file. Okay, so since my module for grade 10 has been saved in my computer, so just click this upload, then browse. Okay, so find your file. I saved it in my Drive D. This one, TLE10 CSS quarter 1 module 1. So click the file and click open. Okay, so mag-upload siya, and there you go. You can also add a YouTube link. Okay, so for example, we can go to YouTube, and for example, what is OHS, or occupational health? Okay, because this is the week 1 of grade 10 ICT. So you're going to copy this link, copy, okay, and add YouTube. Okay, and then click this URL. Pwede po search na lang ni mo diretso di. What is OHS? Okay, search, and then okay, you're going to click this one, add, and then it has been added. Next, if ever you're going to send a link also, so for example, you have an article that you want the students to read. What is OHS in computer laboratory? Okay, so for example, this link. Okay, you're going to open that, copy the link sa address bar, right click, copy, and then you're going to send it here. Paste it, add link. Okay, so i-click po na nimong add link. So, muna siya ang tulo. Okay, so kaning isa Google Drive if ever your files has been saved in your Google Drive. Okay, so pwede niyo i-post, pwede niyo i-schedule. For example, we're going to post it on 27 by 3. For example, by 3 p.m. Okay, so click this schedule if you're done. Okay, so that's it. And if you're going to post the module right away, pwede ra pud nimo dili schedule. Okay, this is your week 1 module 1. Then you can post it right away. Okay. So unsa kahay platform nga makita sa imong student ani? Okay, so let's go back to our student view. Tanaw na to kung unsay dagway dito sa iyahang browser. Okay, so ato sang i-refresh, no? Ato sa refresh na nato kung makita ba na may gi-post ang ilang teacher. Okay, so naa. Okay, so this is the teacher, no? This is your week 1 module 1. So the student will click this file. Okay, we'll click this PDF file. Okay, so mo din siya ilang module. So the student can download it and print it if they want. Diba? So you can save paper. Okay, if you're going to identify your students on how many of your student in your class can use online platform. Diba? Right. So next, let's proceed to our next feature. Our next feature is, okay, mo to ang kuha na stream tab. Again, pwede po tayo post og announcement. Di ay. For example, baliktad dire. Montong teachers. Okay, dire. So for example, announcement, please, hello, grade 10 ICT students, please be aware of any posts here in our so pwede po ka mag-post og hinana. Okay, and then also you have an option if you're too strict of your Google Classroom, so pwede nimo pwede nimo dili nimo ipa-comment or ipa-post og mga anything sa stream tab mo student. So what you're going to do is to click this option icon, this option menu here, option icon. Okay, so naa dire sa ubos stream. So sa stream, student can post and comment. So imo nang i-click kung gusto ka ikaw ra nga mag-post o mag-comment. So pwede only teachers can post or comment, or mas maayo kining option, students can only comment. Okay, if ever na kay mga posts, so they can reply to your stream tab. Okay, so students can only comment. So comment ra, but the student cannot post. Okay, comment. Then click save. Okay, so let's proceed to our next feature, the classwork. Muna siya ang pinakataas. Classwork. Okay, so what is classwork? Classwork, so we can create here assignments or activities. So, diri na makahatag sa ilang assignments, quizzes, or activities using our module. Okay, so I will demonstrate now on how we are going to transfer our, for example, if we're going to create a pretest sa atong module, so we're going to create a classwork. Okay, so let's transfer our screen to teacher's view. So click the classwork. Okay, so module ni atong timailhan if teacher ang atoang environment, it's because natay upat ka tabs, stream, classwork, people, and grades. Pero sa student, stream, classwork, ug people ra, walay grades. Okay, so we're going to create, for example, a quiz assignment. Okay, quiz assignment, title, what is OHS, or Occupational Health and Safety. So instructions, please write your answer in Google Docs. Example, yeah, Google Docs. So you can create, no, that is an instruction lang. Lang. Okay, so you can adjust points, for example, 50. And same as Edmodo, you can create also due date. For example, 28 or 28 at 3:30, for example. Okay, so we can create topic first. What is OHS? Okay, so you can also add rubric. Okay, you can create rubric here. Okay, so for example, I have here criterion. For example, criterion title. So for example, accuracy. Criterion description, just type your description criterion. For example, this is 5. Level title is, for example, excellent. Excellent. So add. Next is, I don't know. Delete. Add point, for example, 3. Good. Here, 1. Needs improvement. Okay, so you can save your rubric. Okay, so from here, okay, kailangan butahan dyan na itong instructions kung asa na to sila ipapas o ipasulat. Okay, please write your answers in Google Docs. Okay, later on, we're going to demonstrate how students can write on Google Docs and pass it. Okay, so click assign. Pwede rin gitapon para ganina, schedule or save. So assign. Okay, so na siya time, no? Due tomorrow at 3:30. Okay, so the student will see the quiz. May mo i-upload. Wait. Okay, so ato siyang stream. Okay, so update kaya nga itong mga teachers, na-join din sila sa kuan. So that's great. That's great to hear. Okay, so na-dire. Okay, so na siya mabutang na dayon nga note dire. Or murag kibalik kung sa classroom pa ni siya, murag siya bulletin board. Okay, coming. Okay, due tomorrow. Mo nilang assignment. What is OHS? Kulangan pa yung question mark. Okay, so i-click na sa student. Right? I-click na sa student. And then, ang instruction sa teacher is please write your answers in Google Docs. Even if the student will use mobile, okay, nagya po na Google Docs. Samot na kung laptop. Okay? So, the student will click this one, add or create, and then create docs because the instruction is write your answers in Google Docs. Alright? So click here. So the students will click that one. Okay, creating, and then after the Google will generate this one. So you're going to the student will click this link, this blue name, the hyperlink na siya. Okay, that's the time that the Google Docs will open, and then the student will type, for example, the name. The name is Juan de la Cruz, grade 10, Charlie. Okay, assign like. No. What is OHS? Right. Okay, so for example, the student will type there. Okay, so that is automatically saved, right? So you can close it. The student will close and turn in. Okay, same ra gyapon og term sa Edmodo. Pag click sa student og turn in, Okay, so nadiri, turn in your work. One attachment will be submitted for what is OHS. Turn in. For example, the student na nag-send ang student, no? Og output. Okay, so check na po na to. Teacher. Okay, teacher's view na po. Check na po na to kung nag-send ba yun, kung nadawat ba. Okay. So, itong i-refresh na po itong browser. Okay, click this. Okay, so na-turned in. Okay, napuy duha na nga naka-assign, napuy duha nga ning pass. Okay, so view. What you're going to do to check is you're going to click this. View assignment. Right, okay, so napay duha nga wala pa ka-turn in. Okay, so gumana na, you're going to click this one to check their work. Okay, so mo ni yang gi-type dito sa Google Docs, no? For example, grade na nato siya. For example, 40. No. We're going to refer to our rubric. Okay, we're going to refer to our rubric 5 pero 50 ang overall, di ba? Okay, so what you're going to do is to click for the rubric. Okay, so for example, automatic siya, no? 5 is 50, 3 is 30, and 1 is 10. Okay, converted. Muna yung nakanindot sa Google Docs. Okay, so for example, if you're going to click this excellent or good, for example, we're going to click this good and return. So return it your student to see their score. Okay, so next na po, this Serwin. We're going to check this one. Okay, occupational health and safety relates. All right. I did not copy this from the web. Oh, now 5 PS is there. Okay, so we're going to score, put it excellent. Okay, 50 over 50. It's because as survey noted, I did not copy this from the web. Okay, so return. Abdik is a survey, no? Okay. So, na-din na yung status dira. Okay? Kung wala na turn in. Dara. So, nag-process pa dito siya. So, there are 2 graded. 2 has been graded. So, 2 has assigned and wala na yung nag-pass. Okay? So, inana lang siya ka simple. So, this is very simple. Simple lang ang iyang kibali GUI or environment. Okay? Simple lang siya lang taon. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, so again, makita ni siya sa mga student ni mong gipang post. Ato ganing ibalik. Student view. Ato ta sa classes. Okay, stream. Tara, makita siya. Okay, so the student will click that, okay, to download or to see the videos or the links. Okay, next is yung pinaka-simple. Napadi. Di na to malintan. Mga other forms of quizzes like, okay, so ato sa assignment na pod. Okay, katong pretest, di ba? We're going to use our module. Okay, sa pretest. For example, for example, if you're going to use your module, then you're going to check their pretest automatically, di ba? So we're going to use dili na ka mano-mano o tan-aw gyud sa ilang mga papel. Then we're going to use it through this technique. Okay, so for example, pre-test OHS. Okay, please read instruction carefully. Share the instruction and answer it through Google Forms. Please open the link. Okay, so what you're going to do is to create and click these forms. Okay, so ni-generate na si Google. Okay, so so atong lang taon din atong module, for example, anto ta sa pretest, i-copy paste lang nato para madali, di ba? So for example, ang pretest niya diri is true or false, di ba? So direct na siya, test 1, true or false, ato lang i-copy paste diri. And then the form description, our directions. Okay, so for example, the first question, copy paste lang yapon. Okay, a fire extinguisher. Kuan mo gud siya naka justify mo na yan. Okay, so naapod siya, automatic na siya. For example, na-detect ni Google Forms nga true or false, so automatic suggestions, true or false ang kuan, ang iyang ipa butang. Okay, so pwede po ka makapili dira kung check boxes ba, or short answer, or paragraph. Okay, pwede po drop down, the linear scale, the multiple choice grid. Okay, for example, ABC, di ba? ABCD, that is a multiple choice grid, and checkbox grid. Okay, so for example, if ARPAN pod, Araling Panlipunan, like they're going to ask the date, di ba? Kailan ipinanganak si Dr. Jose Rizal. Okay, so if you're going to, you want your student to answer directly the date, okay, so you're going to type that one, di ba? Kailan ipinanganak si Jose Rizal. Okay, so you're going to click that date and then muna siyang kailangan i-kuan po na nimo required para makita nila nga wala nila gi-skip kay sayang po ang points. Okay. Okay, so for example, true or false man to, di ba? So, timutan diri multiple choice lang. Okay, duha man ka pilianan. So, true, and ang isa is false. Okay, matik na siya. Okay, so for example, ato na siyang i-save naman sa automatic. Okay, so ato lang na siyang i-close. And then, tangan niya po na itong due date. Yeah, depends on you. Kung tangan niyo mong due date. Okay, so 10 lang ni siya. Topic, murag yapon, what is OHS, and then what you're going to do is to click this assign. There you go, assigning. Okay, so just wait. So duha na sila, no? Ganina is the activity, what is OHS, and next is the pre-test. Okay, so makita gyapon na sa student. Ito na punta, student view, right there. Akong student view browser. Okay, so mo na gyapon the stream was updated. So ito na siyang i-refresh. Then nana po ni mabutang diri. Tara. Teacher posted a new assignment. So the student will click it. Sayang lang no sa stream dili makita ang student's view para dili mawala ang teachers kung unsa na akong trabaho. Pero sige lang, muro klaro po siguro gamay. Na orange, di ba? Student, kung blue na siya, karon pa man ko na istorya. Kung blue na siya, teacher's view. Kung orange, student. Para maklaro. Okay, so balik ta student view, no? So ato ni siyang i-click. So pag-click sa student atong form, kini nga link or kini nga naka-hyperlink siya nga type nga naka-blue siya. So automatically mo-open na siya. Maski pag sa pod sa kuan sa mobile, inana lang yapon ang kalabasan. Okay, so true or false, state your agreement. Okay, disagreement, blah blah blah. Okay, a fire extinguisher, blah blah. Okay, for example, ang sira niya na true, then submit. Okay, so mo na dito. Diba? Kinig-check din sa teacher. Teacher's view na po. Okay, so naada yun rin. Naka-turned in. Kin-signing pass. So na-turned in. Duha ka buok. Muragyapon si pinaka-abtik na Serwin o si Ramnez o ang estudyante. Okay? Nana. By the way, napo day tayo nalimtan about atong quiz, no? Ang answer key. DI. Ang answer key. Okay, tapos itong malikon. Limot ko sa answer key. Sorry. Pre-test. Itong utroon kay walay answer key to. Dapat answer key. Okay, so click this blank quiz. At sa nim ko ng points 10. Walay due date and topic. What is OHS? Click gini siya ha. Click ning blank quiz para maka-create ka og quiz sa Google Forms para dito na lang sila automatic mo-answer. Atong i-open ang atong module. Dili ninyo makita akong module kay ang browser mong akong gikuan. Okay, so directions. Okay, so ang number 1, atong copy paste lang para madali. Okay, basta na ganina yung suggestion dira para dili na pud ka mahago og type true or false. So just add all. Para di ka mahago. True or false na lang. Okay, then answer key. Okay, tato answer key. For example, 5. Ay, 10 kay isa ra mo pud ka buok. Okay, total of 10 points man. So, for example, true, then done. Okay. Then that is required, di ba? And then, so all changes saved in the drive, pwede na din natin mo i-close. Remake. Para na iti mailhan. Tama to remake. Okay, assign. So makita na dahil dito ni student niyang ang gi-send ni ang gi-upload ni teacher nga work. Student view. Itong i-refresh. Itong pangitaon. Tara. Posted new assignment pre-test OHS remake. Okay, na naman yung answer key. Okay, click ito na. So, may siya. Fire extinguisher and first aid kit. Sample true ang answer. Submit sa student. Okay, so i-check na po dahil ni teacher. Adto na po sa teacher's view. Classwork. Pila ning pass? Tulo. Tulo na yun ang ning pass. Okay, so ito na yung i-check ang ilang work. Para man lang file. Tara. Ay. Para man do. Student work. Okay, so dara na dahil mo makita ang ilahang mungkin sa'yo nag-pass. Okay, butangan lang dahil mo score if i-return ba dahil mo or dili. Okay, next. So for example, if kuha na pod ka ng mga essay, so maring yapon, create question. So, essay sa butang ta sa tungat kuan ni question ni tata. Sample essay. Okay, so for example, ang question is OHS important, why or why not? Okay, so for example, please write your answer in Google Docs. Okay, so for example, 30 points na. Click OHS. So student can edit answer or depende nimo kung edit answer ba or dili. Okay? So students can reply each other, pwede sila mag-debate sila silang mga answer, no? So pwede po nimo ibutang dira na students can reply to each other or students can edit. Kung strictly ka, kung dili nimo gusto nga inig-send, wala na i-edit, so pwede nimo siya i-check. Pero if dili, so pwede po i-check nga maka-edit sila silang mga answer. Okay, then wala kita ask. Okay, so balik ta sa to ang student view. Kaya itong i-refresh sa itong browser sa student para makita niya. Kung dili kayo makita sa student, ingnong lang nimo nga please refresh your browser or your phone. Pa-refresh lang para makita nila. Yan, tara, posted a new question. Is OHS important? Why? And why not? So, open na siya. So please write your answer in Google Docs. Ako siya na yun, no? So dali na lang. Type your answer. For example, nag-answer ang bata. Okay, di na lang pabuta sa Google Docs. Kaya wala siya option. So turn in. Okay, so mabutang din diri sa comments. Okay, your answer. Mo ni. Okay, so ang mga classmates po ani kung nag-answer sila, mabutang po na siya dira. Okay, mabutang po na siya dira. Dara na answer yes. Okay, makita nila. So example kung mo reply why why okay. Pwede sila maka-reply, mag-debate sila. Okay. Sa teacher's view. Okay, so mo to siya ang features on how to use this classwork, creating assignments, quiz assignment, question, okay? Or pwede po ninyo balikon, reuse. Okay, you can reuse also your post. Dalman. Okay, so next feature ato ta sa next tab, which is the people. Okay, people. So people, see the list of teachers and students. So inanira ang GUI sa people nga tab. So makita po nimo as teacher, so makita po nimo kung kinsa imong mga estudyante. Diri. So na ako'y 5 ka student, and also you can add also teacher. For example, na kay substitute teacher. So you can ask the email of your teacher, and then pwede din siya na po yung mag-grade sa mga bata. Makita niya. Siya na po yung mag-grade. If ever wala ka, pwede ka magpasub. Okay? So butang lang na ni Magra. Okay, next. The last one is grades. So grades, the scores of every student is stored or uploaded. Ay, wala pa nakita. Tara. Grades, the scores of every student is stored or uploaded. Okay, so for example, na naman tayo mga quiz ganina. Okay, so muna ni. Okay, so na sila yung mga scores dire. May uban na scorean, yan na po yung uban wala. Okay. So kabutang po dira unsa tong mga quiz like pare ani is OHS important, why or more not, the pretest, tong pretest nga remake, and the other assignment that they answered yung ganina. Okay, so ma-monitor nimo. For example, kung kita nimo nga wala pa yung score. Okay, so for example, nalimutan nimo siya score, so you can click these 3 dots and then grade. So diri lang din nato grade dan sa classwork. Okay, pagitaon lang nato diri kung kinsa pa wala naka pass. Okay, sample 30, 3 is 20. Ay, 5 8, 10, okay. So automatic, then click this 3 dots option and then return or control alt R. So pwede po ka mag PM or private message or private comment. Okay, job well done. Okay, 5 raman yung score. Please review your module. Return. Okay, so for example, kinipod. Okay, perfect man. So, job well done. Keep up the good work. Turn. Okay, so inana. So, ato to sa ilahang grades. the last tab, no? This is grade. So makita na dayo, no? Class average. Basta maka-answer na sila tanan, na siya class average. Okay? Na siya class average. I-draft pa na yung isa pa na save. So itong siyang i-return. Okay. So next, the last one is how students can enter the Google Classroom using their mobile phone. Okay, so kasi naampoy ibang students that they're going to use their mobile phone, so we're going to have a tutorial for that also para sa mga student. Okay, so for example, for mobile, that is a mobile view. Okay, check sana ako sa stream kung ikita ba. Going to check. Okay, so nakikita na ako. Okay. So, first thing that they're going to do is to go, for example, if wala pa sila Google Classroom, so they're going to find Play Store sa ilahang guan, or pwede po mo try. I know nga namoy mga smartphones, no? So, please try this one, Play Store, and then type Google Classroom right there. Okay, so since I downloaded it already, so pwede na natin siyang i-open. So, if ever, download na ta, just click this one, open. Okay, so again, we're going to ask the teacher sa iyang class code. Okay, so balik ta, teacher's view, muna ang class code, no? So the class code is GKYNYLM. Okay, so ato ta sa mobile. So what you're going to do is, nagya pa plus sign, no? Same as the browser, di ba? Click the plus sign and then click join class. Since ikaw student man ka, join class. If you are a teacher, click this create class. You join. Okay, class code. The class code is GKYN YLM. Ngayon, what you're going to do next is to click join. Wow. Try na itong nakita ko ba sa stream. Di ba wala na nakita. Nakita na yapon. Okay. So muna na siya automatically. Kung sa itong mga post sa teacher, makita na dahil diretso pag-enroll ni student sa classroom. For example, ato ni i-click ning pre-test. Okay, so nadira no attachments. So ini-click ana ni student ay nanamday. Nansira na. Okay, kay same ra mo gud nga email nga akong gigamit. Okay? So mura na siya. Kung i-click lang po na to, sige balik ko na tong click. Okay, so automatic mo proceed siya sa browser sa cellphone and then mo open siya sa Google Forms para maka-answer na din ang student. And by the way, Google Classroom or any Google platforms, Gmail ba or Forms or Docs, it consumes data, mobile data nga, gamay ra kay nga mobile data ang makonsume ani. Okay? If ever the student will have to load at least 20 pesos, pwede na siya makasulod sa Google Classroom. Pero, if ever, sa imong Google Classroom, magpa-Google Meet ka, gansi jud siya. It's because it consumes a lot of data when we are going to have video calls. Di ba? Pero, if wala video calls, like they're going to answer lang this kind of forms or they're going to pass Google Docs to search answers, di ba? For quizzes or anything, so pwede ra. Pero, if video call niya, 20 pesos ra ang ihang amount nga ihang join nga promo para sa online class, 20 pesos promo will not enough. Okay, kay basta mobile, basta video call gani, kusog na siya. Samot nag-stutter kayo ang signal, stutter kay ang pag video call ninyo, lag kay siya. So kusog na siya mo kauno data. Okay. So next adto ta sa inyong DepEd email. As I've said, na siya difference kung maggamit ta sa tong personal email or kung DepEd email atong gamiton. Ang difference is sa akong nakita is kini lang. For example, di ba, in this type of nga akong example is ako ni siyang personal email. So for example, if naa kay mga essay nga mga quiz assignment, kaya sa makita ninyo diri sa rubric, if ever nag-open mo sa inyong Gmail, sa inyong DepEd email karon with the use of your Google Classroom, di ba? Nag-open mo Google Classroom with the use of your DepEd email, na may makita diri sa ubos nga original, so di nakabutang basta originality. It's about plagiarism. Okay, so ma-detect nimo as teacher nga, uy, plagiarize na ini, nag-copy-paste ra sa internet. Di ba? Okay, so muna inyuhang muna ako ang gusto nga himuon ninyo as output since our time is 3:30 and we have 30 minutes to end this topic. So the task kayong 30 minutes, diba? So the remaining 30 minutes will be the output. Okay. So para i-check na ko kung nag-copy paste ba mo or wala. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since this is my personal email, so I will log out this one. Log out sana ko, and I'm going to use the DepEd email of my colleague. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Okay, so please watch the stream right now because this could be it serves your as an attendance ng ganing output atong button. Okay, so mo ni DepEd email, so ato ta sa classroom. Okay, so daghan na kay siya nahimo nga classroom, no? So we will create new class. Okay, G Classroom Webinar section, LDN TV. LDN TV subject, what could be Google Classroom, create. Okay, so this is the link, the class code. I will type it here in the stream, ES7RYOD. Okay, so nadra kanang Zen Master nga ngalan mo na ang class code, ES7RYOD. Right there. So just join my Google Classroom. Okay, di lang ta Google Meet. Okay, so maghimo na ta. Himo ko og assignment. Okay, so tara, check plagiarism, di ba? Originality ganina sa inyo nakita if you watch the stream. So wala to say plagiarism. Kay personal man to sa educational email. Kini kay educational email man, so that's why naa siya inani nga feature. So if you're going to check that one, okay, you can enable originality reports on assignment per class. 3 lang ang imuhang ma-access in checking plagiarism per class. So tulo ra. Okay, dili siya unlimited. Okay, so for example, nakagamit ka tulo, so wala na pagkasunod. Tinyo. Okay, so for example, so question na niya. Ako dari. Wait. Ito na save na po. Wait. I-type. Is Google Classroom easy? Why or why not? Okay, so there is instructions. Please use Google Docs. Please use Google Docs to answer this one. Okay. Assign. Click na ito na yung assign. Ito sa itong topic, Google Classroom. Kaya itong due date. Taron 27 4 taman. Uy, 04 PM. Okay, so a total of 50 points. Okay, so daghan nang enjoy, no? Thank you for participating. So i-click na ako ang assign. Okay, use Google Docs so you have pinali ka minutes, gamay na lang. Tas po na. It's 3:35 pa, so you can answer it right now. Okay, try po na kong demonstrate diri sa cellphone, no? Para basin din na naggamit og mobile. Okay. So, dito sa ako ang classroom. Classroom, bam. Dayon, mo to no, join class. The code, copy the code. ES7R YOD. Join. Okay, so yung assignment is good. Okay, so i-click na to. Please use Google Docs. Okay, so for example, kung nagamit mo og mobile, okay, so nagamit mo og mobile, ako nagamit kong mobile karon, so mo na nyo nakita sa screen, ba? So na mo nakita dira arrow up. Okay, the arrow up. Okay, so inyo na siyang i-slide upward, then add attachment. Okay, ay mo kalimot ha, please connect Wi-Fi ka or any internet source. Then, create Google Docs. Kaya naman to sa instruction nga. So, ito instruction. Please use Google Docs to answer the activity. Okay, document. So, automatic. Wala pa siya. Let us wait. Wait. Mga docs. Let's wait for a while. Okay, tara. Opening. So, ulat-ulat lang. Generate pa niya siya o GUI sa Google Docs. Muna siyang dugay sa and also siguro internet connectivity if ever na siya delay. Check na nato kung na ba nag-answer. So, ito sa classwork. Okay, to check if nanay nag-pass, just click this classwork tab and then click the activity title. So, nanay nag-pass isa and there are 16 assigned which is not yet passed. Okay, view. Okay, so nanay isa. Okay, so what you're going to do, okay, so mo siyang i-click. Click siya. And then, okay, so another remarks, no cited or quoted. Okay, so wala. Okay, originality report, so answer niya eh. Let's check the answer. Wala po din nakasulat. Di ba? So, naadiri na yun siyang kibali sa file niya. Naada yun na remarks kung unsa nga mga link kibali ang iyang gipang copy-paste. So, since wala po din answer, so, ito lang siyang i-click and then apo na siya i-note dara kung unsa nga mga site, ang article po doon sa title. Okay? So, muna ang iyang originality report. Originality report na niya. Okay, so for example, ato na lang gamito ng ato ang browser sa student. Okay, for example, ang student ning pass na enroll naman ko siya ani. Ito sa classes. Tara, classroom webinar. Okay. So my work. So for example, mag-copy ta dire is Google Classroom easy, why or why not? Ay, wala man. For example, nag-search ng bata. For example, kiniyang kopyahon. Example lang. Walang good. So, ito i-copy-paste. Copy. Then, ang student i-paste niya dari. Na. For example, iyab yun ang editan og maayo kanang di gid maklaro nga kinapi. Diba? So, mga color ani. Black, di ba? Nanap din ang mga bata ron, mga marukis. Okay, so saving, i-close ra din niya ako na sa student. Okay, para mag-send siya. Ito na i-close kay maragdagan na kayo. Okay, please use Google Docs. Okay, i-click ni siya, add, create, dayon docs. Ayaw mo kalimot. Ayaw dari sa comment. Ayaw sa comment. Please click this one, add or create dayon document. Okay, so i-pass na niya. Turn in anyway. Okay, so ning pass na siya. And then, ito sa teacher's view, ito lang tawon. I-refresh. I-refresh na to ang browser kaya para makita kinsa na ning pass updated na kinsa ning submit. Okay, kini. Mabalik na itong gigamit nila na. Okay, so ito na siyang i-open. Nalanda yun na. So, kinag-copy-paste man siya ganina. Ang student nag-copy-paste man. So, na one flag passage. So, nung i-click ko yun sa kaninga link yung gigamit. Asam siya gikan. Okay, so na web matches sa bookwidgets.com. Klaro kayo, di ba? So, ma-highlight din siya. So, inana ang kanindot. For example, kung strict kay ka sa content, if you're too strict to the content nga ipas sa student, so magamit ka ng originality report. We're going to use originality report to see if your student is copy-pasting the content. Okay? But if not, you're not too strict with the content, so pwede rin po siya i-unpause. I-uncheck, unpause. Okay? So, ubay na, no? Okay, let's see if nag-arise ba ni? Yan si Ma'am Elaine. Shout out to Ma'am Elaine. Oh, no flag. Yes, because it is user-friendly. So, wala siya flag. Okay, wala gani na siya yung mga wala flag passage. So, that is original or wala siya link nga gikuan. Okay, let's check another one. Ito yung rate. Okay, 50. Then, your turn. Next, si Sir Sherwin Faisal. Let's check your work, sir. One flag passage sa kanigikan. Okay, originality report. So mo na siya naka-advantage kung DepEd email ang atong gamiton. Murag if ako teacher ani murag malingaw ko basa nga sila gikan sila mga answer. Okay, dra pcmag.com so mo ni ang iyang gi-copy. So pwede mo ma-open, okay? For example, para ani, click nimo na nga link para mo dyan mabasa. Para mo dyan mabasa right there. So, mo din yung linking yung di kuhaan og answer. Okay. So, since na-categorize, na-ikuan, so butangan na ito 40. Return. Hindi, pang return ito na itanan. Kinapatay pila ka minutes. Next, Ma'am Catherine Abamonga. Okay, no flag. Messages. Wala po ata nag-type. Okay, next. Ma'am Michelle Agawin. Let's check your work. My own using is easy because we've been using this. Yeah. Oh, yes. Some of the teachers naggamit ni gilani. So, since sayo na gid ni sa ila. But those to those teachers na wala pa experience on Google Classroom, just be patient on learning on this platform. So that is a challenge of us teacher, no, para makita po sa student nga we're improving, we're exploring things that maka-simplify silang studies. Okay, so that is a challenge for us teachers to learn this, but be patient on learning this kind of platform, especially using gadgets or technologies, no? Kailangan you should be patient on it. Okay, so questions? I think that's the end of our webinar for today about Google Classroom, and I will send the PowerPoint presentation here, the link. There is a stream, just wait. I will send the link of, at least you're going to review the PowerPoint presentation that I made. Then step-by-step process lang. Be patient on learning on it. Okay, so questions. Then I questions. Thank you, Sir Troy. Thank you so much, Sir Troy. Thank you so much, teachers. Just wait for the link. Kung yatag sa inyo ang PowerPoint para at least na may copy on how to create and to teach the student on accessing the code or accessing your class. If ever you're going to use the if you're going to use the Google Classroom as your platform in no. Makoy bitli di ay. Marada. Okay, just click this link. Ako nang gisend kanang si Eloy Clamoy. That is my personal Gmail. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Sir Sherwin. Okay, so naanadra ang link. Send lang po. Wala po lagi ba? Wait. Siya na-send. There. Okay, so thank you so much, teachers, for listening, and I hope You learned a lot from me on how to use this platform, the Google Classroom. Okay, so if ever you're going to use it, I think naaman siguro sa comment section ang link. So thank you so much and good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Firstly, Zenmar. Sorry, sir. Thank you so much, Sir Zenmar Clam, and of course, Ma'am Idalin M. Olis for the ever support to all my trainings over and over again. I am always very much grateful to you, ma'am. And to our teacher participants and schoolers, are you still there? I hope you are still there. And for our Katami link, don't forget to log in for your Katami. Our rule here is no Katami, no certificate. Naka-flash siya sa tuang screen as what Ma'am Ivy instructed this morning, that the link for our Katami will be closed tomorrow at 5 in the afternoon. So please do the Katami yesterday and today. And I hope you learn, you gain something. I hope you gained something and everything was recorded. And see you in our next webinars. And take care, everybody. God bless. And thank you so much once again. So for those who are not able to complete this 2-day webinar, you can view the webinar on YouTube. It is still accessible in YouTube.
There are some questions there. Ako na to kung na ba yung mga questions.
So I hope our two speakers are still there, Ma'am Idalin and Sir Zenmar. We will be reading some of the questions.
Wala na. Wala na.
So there's no more questions posted in the chat box. So I guess that ends our 2-day webinar. Thank you once again. Thank you very much, speakers, Ma'am Idalin and Sir Zenmar. Our participants, thank you, and God bless everyone.